My name is Dave and I'm with TechieDave.com. This is part 3 of a step-by-step tutorial on how to install WordPress in your WAMP server in Dreamweaver on your local Windows computer so that you can develop and test your WordPress blog before going live. If you missed part 1 or part 2, just click on the links below in the description and you will be redirected to those tutorials, which is installing WAMP servers on your Windows computer part 1 and installing WordPress into your WAMP server part 2. Okay, so again, this is part 3 and how to actually link your Dreamweaver to your WordPress blog site. So let's get started. I'm going to open up your browser and we're going to go to a new tab here. Let's first open up your server. Make sure that your localhost, your WAMP server is running. You'll see a little green icon down here or down here. Make sure it is green. You click on it, you'll see that everything's there. It may be yellow or red. It might not be there at all. If it's not, just make sure you turn it on. Okay, so we know it's running. So localhost / and I named my site bogusstories.com. Uh-oh. Oops, I made a little misspelling here. Law. Mistype. Sorry about that. Here we go. And here we are in the 2016 WordPress default theme. The only changes we made were to the permalinks, and that was only if you watched my last video with me. Okay, so next thing we want to do is let's open up Dreamweaver. Now this is Dreamweaver CC, latest version. Once that's open, you see we got files displayed over here. If you do not see this in the right, all you have to do is go over here. It could be in the left, wherever you move it. If you've set it up before, you just click on Window right here. That's Files, F8. Okay, as you see, you take them away. There we go. All right, so the first thing you want to do is go to Site, New Site. Just give the site a name. Call it whatever you want. I'm going to call mine Bogus Stories, of course. It's not relevant to anything other than just what you'll remember it by. I'm going to go ahead and put testing inside parentheses here, just for reference. Now you need to go to your local site folder. When you installed WAMP server, you received a www directory. So if you remember, most of you put it under the C drive. I did put mine under the D drive. I named mine WAMP64. Yours is probably just WAMP. And www directory. And here's my bogus stories. Okay, so I'm going to double click on that. Now don't highlight any of these. Just go down here to the bottom right hand corner and hit select folder. That will import all those folders in. Hit save. Now it's going to run the cache on the files, and you'll see them all appear over here on the right hand side. There you go. Okay. Now go back to site. Okay. Hit manage sites. Hit the little, make sure this is highlighted, your site. Hit the little pencil icon. Now we want to go to servers right here below sites. Click on servers. Go down here to the plus sign. Hit add. Okay. Name this whatever you want. I'm going to call mine WAMP server. And I'm going to go ahead and put it 64. Again, you can name this whatever you want. Connect using FTP? No. Because this is a local host. Now, if you're doing remote server, then you would consider this option. But you just want to hit local network, server folder. Again, we're going to go back to the www directory, which, if you remember, is under WAMP64 www. And then you click on the www again. Again, don't highlight any of these. Just hit select folder. Okay. Now you want your web URL. Again, this is a local host. So if you don't remember what it is, just open up your local host, go to your site folder, copy it, come back down to Dreamweaver. You can type it in if you want. You don't have to copy it. Hit paste. If you don't highlight the HTTP, it will automatically do this. So you might want to check this in case you have any problems. It gives me another HTTP. Okay. So even though you didn't highlight that in the browser, it automatically puts it in there. So there you go. Okay. Then you go to advanced. Go down here where it says testing server. See it says server model. We're going to scroll scroll down here, PHP MySQL, and hit save. Hit save again. Now it's going to recreate that case again because we changed some settings. I'm going to hit done. Okay, now let's just give it a see if it's working. Let's go to index.php, double click on it. We're going to right hand side. Just go ahead and hit yes. Okay, when you do, you need to come back over here, hit testing. I should have showed you that earlier. Hit save. If you didn't already click that, I'm sorry about that. Now you see this page has dynamically rated files that cannot be discovered by the server. Make sure you're in live view. You can do split. Actually, split's what I like to do. Hit discover. That gives you the actual site and the code. Hit discover. Now you see you get an error. You can hit retry again, but there's a bug with Dreamweaver CC. Actually, a lot of previous versions as well. If you change the permalinks like I asked you to do in your last video, part 2, then you need to open up your browser again, go back to your local host, go to your site folder, your local site folder, hit dashboard, go down to settings, come over and hit permalinks. Now by default, WordPress has this one checked, but like I said, if you followed along the last post, I told you to check here. But you have to hit plain. Hit save changes. Okay, it saved it. Now we go back to Dreamweaver, hit retry, and there we go. Error message is gone, and you are ready to edit your site. I thank you all for watching. Please like, dislike below. Leave any comments or questions. You can also go to techiedave.com/contact us, or you can just go to techiedave.com. Hit the chat with us icon there. If we're not online at the time, there's only 2 of us, so if we're not online, you know what, just send me an email message and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Or just leave a question underneath my YouTube video. Any way you want to do it, there's several different ways to contact us. We appreciate you watching. In our next video, we are going to in this series, we're going to show you how to import your current live website, WordPress website, to Ramp Server and Dreamweaver. We're going to do that all in one video. We'll be a little bit lengthier than the other ones. It's a little bit more complicated, but definitely doable. All right. Thank you all. Look forward to seeing you again. Bye.